Welcome back everyone. Things might look a little different because today we're looking at Idle Planet Miner. Now this is a really fun game, and it's much like Adventure Capitalist, where the goal is to build up your economy, go ahead and reset, get some permanent bonuses, and then rebuild your economy to get further and further every single time. Now in this game, you are the captain of a starship, and right in the center of our screen is the mothership, and this is the ship that we are commanding, and our goal is to mine the galaxy for as much ores as we can. So all these planets are going to have different ores on them, so our first planet here is going to be 100% copper. So you can see the resource is copper, the yield is 100%, and then we have our rate that we are going to be mining at. We can increase these to further increase the mining rate, the ship speed, and of course that cargo capacity. Now, as we look at our different planets, going here to the second one, we can see that it's now 80% copper, 20% ore. Then in our third one, it's 50-50. As we keep going, you're going to see we're going to have now iron and lead, and then we're going to keep adding different ores, and we're also going to be getting different percentages. So depending on what you want, you can focus on different planets. Now, all these planets are going to give us raw ore, and that is perfectly fine because we can come in here and we can check out this list here, and it has all the raw ores that I've mined so far, going all the way down to diamond and platinum. That's where I've gotten to. Now, what can we do with these ores? We can use the smelt function to go ahead and get to alloys. So coming into here, we can see our smelt area, and you can see I'm taking different ores and turning them into bars. So right here, this is going to be iron, and then we're turning it into an iron bar, simple as that. Now coming back in here, again, you see our raw ores and then our alloys. So just like we had copper, we have copper bar, iron bar, very simple, just like that. Now we can sell our ores and our alloys, and we'll look at it in a second, but we can also sell our items. Now by smelting our ores into alloys, these are going to sell for a lot more. So I do have a bit of a bonus on the sales price of my alloy, but taking 1,000 of your raw copper into one alloy bar goes from a value of $1 per copper ore, or $1,000, all the way up to 1,450. So that's a massive 45% increase, and just a couple seconds to go ahead and smelt that is really worth it in the long run, and that really goes for all of these. Next, we can go ahead and talk about crafting. So if we come back in here, and right next to the smelt function, we're going to have craft. And as you can see, we have a plethora of recipes that we can use, and of course this isn't all that's in the game, but we can select any of these depending on what we need. Now a lot of these build upon each other, so you can see right here, for our glass, we can take 10 silica and with just 10 minutes of our time, turn that into glass. And then to get a lens, we can take our glass, plus 5 silver, and 33 minutes, and turn that into a lens. And then if we want to get a laser, it's 1 lens, plus 5 golden bars, plus 5 iron bars, and that's going to get you a laser. So a lot of these do build upon each other, so it is a good idea to stack up your items instead of selling these too often. Another reason that we don't want to sell these too often is because we can use them for our research. Now in here, there's a lot of base ones that you're going to get right off the bat, like our asteroid miner, and this will have asteroids pop up, and you can go ahead and collect them, and they'll give you a good amount of just raw ore. Now coming back in here, we have the smelter function, and this is really great. That'll go ahead and unlock it, so you can take from ores all the way up to your alloys. Then we have things like the advanced furnace, and this is just going to increase the rate at which you smelt. And then we have things like the advanced alloy value, which are going to increase the value of your alloys. After that, we can get things like management, and this will allow you to hire managers and assign them to your planets. Now, managers are in this next tab, and you're going to be able to recruit them by using your dark ore, one of the purchasable currencies in this game. Now, there's different star rankings for these, and they cost different amounts of ore, but you can also combine these. So if I want to look at, let's see, this 1 star, we can go ahead and check them out, and if we want to promote them, it's going to take 3 different 1 stars to combine those together and make them into a 2 star. So we can come back into our lab, and next we're going to go ahead and talk about colonization. This is another great project that you can research. So on our planets, you can see these little icons, and what that means is that we can colonize this planet. Now, we currently don't have the resources needed to colonize this planet, but if we did, we'd be able to colonize and add either a 30% bonus to our mining speed or a 60% bonus to our ship speed or our cargo capacity. Back into our projects, one of my favorite little branches of this tree is going to be this left side. Now, it starts off with the asteroid miner, and then we're going to jump into the rover. The rover is a really fun little side thing to do. It takes no effort, and it's just a time commitment. So as you can see, I have 9 hours left in this, and it's just going to give us a few rewards. Now, there's a 100% chance that I'm going to get 7 dark matter, 50-50 shot at getting 14 dark matter, and then this cash windfall, there's a 20% chance that I'll get 2. And eventually you'll be able to get more rovers to be able to do more of these researches and to get more rewards. Coming back in, why I love this side so much is just because the simple flat increases to your mining, to your ship cargo, and to your speed, and then there are just a few more off to the left. Now if we come up, we can see all of these telescopes, and what these do, every time that you research one, you'll be able to see more and more planets. Now this is really great, and it does tie into our task, because one of the tasks does seem to be really focused just on the telescope. Then you have other ones like Sell Your Galaxy, Hire Managers, and then this second one, the Craft 3 basic computers, that's been a lot of crafting ore and crafting different items. Now these tasks are an easy way to get dark matter when you're early in the game. Lastly, in the projects, I want to talk about the beacon, because I think this is a really unique component about this game, and it's something that I haven't seen in any other game. So when you research it, you'll see the beacon right here to the side of your mothership. Now you can go in this, and as you can see, we only have 1 beacon token, but you can see all the bonuses that we've gotten. So every time that you use your beacon tokens to level one of these up, this is talking about the planet. So this is planets 1 to 4, 5 to 7, 8 to 10, and so on. You can increase the mining by 2% or the ship speed and cargo capacity by 4%. Now every time that you watch an ad, you will be able to get 1 more beacon token. So as you can see, we're up to 2. Now this definitely is the best bang for your buck in the shop. It's about $10, and compared to everything else, it is definitely worth it. Now there is the starter and epic pack, which probably are great deals in their own right, but they're not needed. The remove ads, I feel, definitely is a barrier to entry to access the full game. Next, some things that you might want to keep in mind. There is this whole supply and demand side to this game. So as you can see right now, the 2 things being affected are our silica ore and our gold ore. So our gold ore is going to be up double in value, and we'll be able to see this right in here. You can see silica is down, so it's selling for $4 per ore, and our gold is up to $150 from just $75. And the last tip that I do want to give is when you're starting out, you might not want to sell too many items. Like I talked about earlier, a lot of the items build upon each other. You'll use those items for the projects and for colonizations, so it is a good idea to stack those up. The ores aren't really worth selling on their own, and it's much better if you craft them into alloys first. These will offer you much more money, and especially when you get some of these advanced alloy value, it makes it even more worth it. Now, on top of that, what I've been really waiting to make this video on was for the whole Sell Galaxy function. Now, I haven't done this yet. You can come in here and you can see some of your stats. You can see our current galaxy, our legacy, and our past galaxy. You can see when I started and the age of the galaxy. So this is obviously the first galaxy because the galaxy sold is at 0 and the credits earned is also 0. So ideally, you would have sold your galaxy a while ago, because there's no need to keep going. I've just, again, been waiting to record this. So every time you sell, you're going to be able to get credits, and these stack up based on your galaxy value. So we have our base reward right here, and by hitting the I, you can see just about how much you're going to get. So you can first go ahead and sell your galaxy when you're at about 10 million. I'm almost to 1 billion, so I'm definitely well above where you're probably going to reset your first time. Now, we are actually going to go ahead and reset this, but first I want to talk about what resetting is going to get you, and you're going to be able to get new rooms. Now, these rooms, they offer great bonuses. As you can see, mine rate times 1.25 and smelt speed times 1.2. These are both great and really going to push you further and further into the game. So we're going to go ahead and sell our galaxy. Here's what we're going to keep, here's what we're going to lose. So we're going to go ahead and hit sell. And now, as you can see in the background, everything is gone. And we can go ahead and get a new room. Now, I am really in between these two, and I'm not sure which one I want just yet. I think I am going to go with mine rate, and I think I'll probably be able to get more rooms after this. Our mine rate's really going to help us just stockpile ore and get those to alloy and then be able to sell more and more. So we're going to go ahead and get the mine rate, and here we go. Let's go ahead and check out the new room. Ship speed times 1.25 and smelt speed times 1.2. I'm definitely going to grab the smelt speed next. Looking at this, we can go ahead and upgrade these, or let's see what's up for our next room. Plan to upgrade prices minus 10% or ship speed times 1.5. Now, while I do think the ship speed is good, I don't think it's really that needed for me right now, and I think I'm going to go with the planet upgrade prices. So we're going to go ahead and grab that, and we might as well go ahead and just check out another one. So we're looking at cargo times 1.5 and ship speed times 1.5. I didn't feel like this was something that was being such a bottleneck for me in my last run, so we're going to hold off on this for now. And I think we're going to go ahead and upgrade our mine rate and our smelt speed just a little bit. So we'll go ahead and throw 1 on each of those. I do think the next room was 21. So depending on if we need one of these in the future, we'll go ahead and keep 21 credits, and we'll just keep going with the game. Well, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I hope this guide helps you out. I think this is a really fun game, and I'd love to make a lot more videos on this. If you guys found this guide helpful, go ahead and hit that like button and let me know down in the comments below. If you guys are interested in more videos on this, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you are up to date on every new video I have coming out.